Hello YouTube, welcome to session 15, right? This is number 15, I think?
Maybe?
This is so beautiful
I
and
think so.
exciting. Yeah, I'm so excited for this. I'm so happy. I'm definitely not really scared.
Yippee!
I'm so happy.
Alright, so recap of what happened last session. You guys stayed overnight in Rockall with Callum, and you guys, saw a little bit of some funky stuff, but either way, you had breakfast. You guys were told to go to Brask Mountains, and you said goodbye to Vance as you were trying to very sadly row through wetlands. You come across a creature. You fought and killed this creature, but at the center of its back it had like a little pool that you all decided to step into. The party is now in the Feywild. The Fae of the party, especially Elacan, had a little bit of a meltdown over that, and you followed this migration of creatures through this small town. You talked to an old lady who explained what was going on, and Silk gained a new companion. You guys stopped to rest for maybe lunch or breakfast at this small abandoned camping site, and that's where we left off. You've stopped to regroup and discuss where you're headed next. The Feywild isn't a safe place to stay, so it's clear you need to find a way out, as Elacan stated last session. As you talk, you go to grab breakfast, but you find your rations have already been eaten. You realize you didn't have time to to replenish your travel rations, only left with the bread you've been gifted and Elacan's suspiciously endless supply of fresh apples.
Alright, who wants an apple? Who wants an apple?
Which fat bastard did this one?
Which one of you got into the rations last night?
Nobody look at me. I was
I was
asleep.
looking at you, Fortune. I was
I'm
about
looking
to
at
say
you.
that.
I'm looking at you,
looking
greedy
at you.
bastard.
See, if I had destroyed them, I'd have made it a bit less obvious that they were gone. I think I wouldn't have took all of them because I'm not that biggie.
Oh. Okay, it was Lullabelle then.
Yeah, right. I'll go with that.
Oh yeah, it definitely was, for sure. 100%.
No.
You can see the
hell?
crumbs on their face.
There's
Oh
no.
my
Oh yeah, I think I see them!
Wait, what? What the hell?
I see the remnants of my
You're
last
all-
rations on your face. You need to wipe up next time.
You're all delusional. There's no crumbs on my face, and I didn't eat the rations.
That's what you think.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I know about your sleepwalking habits.
Sleepwalk? I don't sleepwalk.
You do now.
What do you think?
That's what you think, buddy.
Right. Honestly, believe what you want to believe. I didn't eat the rations.
Nah, that's what somebody who ate the rations would say.
That's what I'm saying.
I low-key don't give this many
all
fucks
said
about
you
the
didn't eat
rations.
the rations.
Who ate like 3 months of rations, would say.
Low-key.
I
We have bigger fish to
did not
fry.
eat the rations.
We have bigger fish
That's
to
what I'm
fry.
saying.
We do have bigger fish to fry. Thank you.
There are
Elacan.
bigger fish that need to be fried.
I heard that relief, but I do agree. I'm just saying.
What is Glowstone gonna eat? Glowstone's not gonna eat an apple.
Glowstone can eat the bread, I guess. Was it Glowstone that ate the rations?
I thought that.
Oh
Can
my
we
God.
check if Glowstone ate the rations? Can somebody look at Glowstone and see if there's crumbs on Glowstone?
I can look at Glowstone.
Roll
I'm
perception.
rolling that one.
Perception. That is a... Wait, I don't have my thing pulled up. Shit.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it.
2
Yeah,
plus 3.
Just rude.
The bug.
Is that what?
Rolling?
That is an 18 on perception.
Whoa.
What?
I know.
Blood
think of a person.
suspiciously, like dried meat shaped crumbs.
It wasn't glowstone.
Glowstone!
Glowstone just ate the scraps, okay?
Yeah.
Greedy bastard!
I'm sure someone framed glowstone.
It was Lullabelle.
No, honestly, I'm not even mad at Glowstone. Glowstone can have the food, it's okay. I don't care. She needs it more than we do.
Exactly.
Anyway, this is important. Are we gonna sit here and are we gonna fight about the food or are we gonna find a way the fuck out of here?
I wanna find a way the fuck out.
Yeah, I want the fuck out of here ASAP. Please.
If you guys want to get out of here and it doesn't sound that safe, then sure.
Well, you need to get to that larger town, right?
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you do sound very happy about that.
Cities love us. Cities love us so much.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I
I'm
really don't know. It's fine.
You know what? I've never seen Elacan happier, you know?
It's.
Do you know
listen,
what? Sit this. Actual sit it, by the way. Oh, come on, guys. Let's get going. Oh, let's get
It's
going.
our best chance of getting out of here, so.
This is gonna be such a great day. Oh.
Who else is excited?
I'm so happy.
Before we go, can I do something?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, okay, sure.
Can I use change appearance?
Oh, cinema?
Well,
Yes? Yes? What?
Beautiful day.
What? That is goated.
This is beautiful.
Beautiful day.
This is beautiful, man. Okay, the question is, like, do you tell the party, or do you just, like...
Do it.
I'm just gonna do it.
Suddenly Silk is gone, and there is Spring Eladrin. Just some random person standing next to you.
what the?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey guys.
Hello?
What the fuck? Who's this?
Okay. The question is, do you sound the same? Or do you sound different?
I sound the same.
Oh.
Okay, okay.
I'm not doing a voice. Hey guys.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Still,
I don't know. I
you
thought I
look
would play
different.
it more. I don't wanna get cursed.
You blend in with the ground, mate, so at least you can lie down.
Yeah, it's like a camouflage.
You know, I've seen you do that before, but it never gets any less jarring.
Anyways, guys, I think we should go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Best.
Okay.
I know you don't like Elacan, but it's our best option. So
I
we have to go.
know. Whatever. Whatever.
Do you wanna roll history? Just a quick history check for me?
Me?
Yes.
I rolled a 17.
As you guys step back down from this little, like, raised bank over to, like, you know, where these creatures are still continuously migrating, you check in the distance. There's two cities, Lara and Runwiz. And from what Elacan recalls, Lara is, like, the smaller of the two, and the closest by only a meager 20-minute trip over the flatland. Runwiz, on the other hand, is around 30 to 40 minutes, but is larger.
Don't tell anybody this?
Oh yeah, they said it. I'm saying this out loud.
Okay. So, what do you think is our best bet? Since you apparently know this place.
As much as I really, really, really do not want to go there at all, I do think Runwin is our best bet. However, I will say that the bigger the city, the more trouble we might have getting through.
I'm probably gonna need you to help us around then, because I don't know this place, and I apparently don't know the rules of this place, because they're different than whatever you call the regular world. Cyllarus, would you be willing to help me out around this place?
Sure.
Alright, let's head over. Let's go. I don't want to waste any more time, and I want to get out of here as fast as possible, because that one wants to get out of here as fast as possible.
Yay!
Elacan. And that one also apparently wants to get out of here as fast as possible. I don't know what this place is, but I'm just gonna trust them that we shouldn't be here.
All the five of the party just immediately want to leave.
Get me out.
It doesn't take much time to get to Runeland. As Elacan said, only a 30-minute trip over flat grass and tussock. As you approach the gate, you see people getting off their carts and animals, stopped by some sort of patrol, like some kind of roadblock.
We have nothing to hide.
Well, do you think I wanted his spread here?
I don't think so. I think we'll be fine.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll be good.
Hey, hold on. There's a line, bro. Okay, there's a queue.
Oh.
These people are wearing different uniforms from the one you've seen in Crowley, armed with some sort of rifle. They seem to be letting people with various materials or other objects in, though it doesn't look like they're looking for weapons. A man is being patted down when he makes a run for it and is immediately seized by 2 guards and arrested. The second guard seems carrying some sort of explosive. It's placed in a cart carefully, and the cart is being guarded by like 3 guards rather than 2 or 1.
And we have Teon seeds. Aren't those explosive?
No, they were for the dye. They're steroids. It's fine.
Okay.
Right.
It takes a solid 5 minutes to reach the front. The guard who stands in front of you doesn't like the guard who stands in front of you doesn't seem like she's a fae. She doesn't recognize Elacan.
That's good.
City protocol, I'm gonna have to check your bags. If you have any explosives, turn them in now or be arrested. As you hand over the bags one by one, they just pass them back to you. They don't care about the actual weapon. Like, they don't care about your daggers and spears and things. So as you get to the the last 2, so like Silveria's bag, Fortune's bag, and Elacan's bag, you do find that she is still, Elacan is still carrying Teon seeds, which, I mean, could be, they're borderline explosive.
They're a steroid!
I don't think that makes it better.
Eat them all right now.
No, they'll kill me. It will kill me. I'm gonna take them out.
No.
I'm gonna take them out.
Half.
I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna hand them to the guard, and I'm gonna say, I had these for dye. I don't need them anymore. You can have them.
She just kind of nods, thank you kindly, and she, puts them in, the confiscation cart.
Got a good deal on those too.
You'll give him back your bag, and, you're, very briefly patted down, your pockets, just to be absolute sure. Except for Cyllarus, who just gets, a nod, and you guys, you're allowed to go into the city.
Be in the city.
Yay!
Alright.
Yes.
Cyllarus, do you know anything about this city?
I don't remember.
You might have to roll history, then.
Maybe try and remember harder, maybe make a history check. See if is there anywhere around here you might know where we could get information about how to get out of here.
I got a 5.
Oh.
Oh, buddy ain't remembering anything. Cyllarus has not been here a day in his life.
Oh god.
Elacan, you've been to this place, right?
Yes, I've been here many a time.
You know where the nearest tavern is?
I'm
Right.
at the back of the group, hiding right now, doubled over, hat, nearly covering my whole face, and I'm fine. Yeah, yep. I just rolled a
Figure out
nat
what
20
we-
for a history check, so.
Oh.
Damn.
You what? Damn.
Yeah.
Do you know where the nearest tavern is?
Obviously, I know where the nearest tavern is. Finn, where's the nearest tavern?
Oh my god. Okay. I was gonna have you roll perception to see what the city looks like, but bro does not give Who fucks?
I just know, bitch. I know. I've been here. I've been here many times.
Rose the Noah.
Can you roll perception for me anyway?
Oh, yeah.
Just to see if you, like, notice things?
Yeah. That is a 23.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I just
so
know this place.
At first glance, it's barely changed since Elacan last saw it. But as you look closer, you find there's like some things that have definitely been altered. There's less people on the street, some people have their eyes down and hoods up. There are a few shocked people that look Elacan's way and a few small kids that stare and point, but nobody comes up to Elacan. Many buildings have windows shuttered and triple the guards. 2 soldiers stationed outside nearly every public building. As you walk deeper into the city, the amount of people increase, but not by much. There's a small market in the corner, and soldiers eye townsfolk warily, including the party. The air seems to buzz around you in the open space. There's multiple taverns and bars that Elacan all knows off by heart, let alone recognize. The Silver Dragon, Rusty Dagger, Riley's Ale House, and more, but half of them are closed. The only 2 that are open are the Rusty Dagger and the Ale House.
Do you know the reputations of these 2 places? Which one is better to get information?
As far as I remember, I can't be sure because this is not what it was like last time I was here, that's for certain. As far as I remember, the ale house was better.
Alright, can we head in? Can we head in?
Yeah. As you enter, the easygoing chatter and the occasional squeak of metal stools is a refresher from the tension outside. Soldiers are still in the corner, but they seem to be talking between each other more than watching over the people inside. Despite all the space seems to welcome you all in, comforting. You come up to the main bar. They have a range of beverages, both alcoholic and not. There's a person working the bar, both pairs of arms working at the same time.
Can I see the menu?
The same, on man's lie, red wine, back from when, Elacan and Andromeda shared.
Oh, is that the shit I
it.
tripped balls on?
Yeah.
Wait.
There's a spirit known as Midnight Smoke, and then the normal, non-fey, just like your stock standard. There's cider, whiskey, a lager, and brown ale.
I don't know, man.
Everclear.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up. I'm not gonna sit down. I'm gonna walk up, looking at the ground, hat covering the side of my face that the bartender can see, and I'm gonna be like, "What is the strongest shit you have here?"
The guy kind of looks over from where he's been cleaning two different beer glasses at the same time, and he's like, bit early for shots now.
Never too early.
We have that Midnight Smoke stuff. Pretty strong.
I'll take a couple of those.
How many? How many shots do you want?
2.
2? There'll be 6 silver piece.
I'm gonna take them out of my bag and hand them over. I can't even be bothered to haggle right now. I just need this fucking alcohol in my system immediately.
He takes the money and puts it in the register and stuff. And he grabs this very dark kind of you know when you have a beer bottle and it's dark, the glass is dark brown?
Yeah.
It's like a whole picture of this stuff. And he grabs 2 shot glasses and he holds both of them out, and with his third arm, he pours it in. And this, as he's pouring it, it looks like molasses. Questionable how you would even manage to drink that compared to eat it.
Realistically, I've probably had this before, so I'm not this is normal. This is a Tuesday.
I don't know if the party's just watching in horror, but yeah, he puts it down in front of Elacan. He says enjoy and goes back to doing whatever he's doing.
Thank you, and I'm gonna toss one back immediately.
It tastes exactly what you think it would taste like, pure tobacco, but it has a property in it that gives the drinker the ability to breathe smoke for a few minutes. So Elacan tosses it back, and there's these little wisps of smoke coming out of her nose.
I was always confused by people who were able to stand that.
You get to a point.
Am I allowed? Okay, who? If there's anybody in a bar, who would be the most trustworthy person to ask questions to? Who wouldn't, like, call the police on us or something? I don't know. I'm being a little more hushed because I don't want the bartender to overhear.
Probably the bartender, but at the same time, don't be stupid. Just be mindful.
So, would I be safe if I just straight up asked, how does one leave the Feywild?
I would
Or is
be
that
a little-
stupid?
Be a little more indirect about it. You know what? I might as well just ask. I'm gonna kind of like look up a little bit, lift the hat a little bit, still try to hide, but like also make it clear that I'm talking to the guy, and I'm gonna be like, hey, excuse me, sorry if this is a weird question. Have you ever heard of anybody like leaving the Feywild?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Do you know how it happens?
The people at Kana have a good old portal, but hella expensive.
Do you know how much?
I have no idea. It's been forever since I've been there.
No, that's fair enough.
I haven't. Yeah. He's trying to like avoid talking to you. He's making like very short comments and just not trying to talk to you.
I'll just let him be then. I'll like thank you and then turn away.
Can I order some drinks?
Yes.
What you Silveria, what do y'all want?
Are we not gonna share them, bro? Are we not gonna share them?
If you want.
I'm just gonna
We
put
wanna
it down. I'm just gonna put it down quickly. There are non-alcoholic drinks. There's water, apple juice, orange juice, and non-alcoholic white wine.
We want a Fey wine or do we want a shot?
Share the feeling.
We want to share the Fey wine.
We can all drink it at the same time.
Yes!
taking
You can ask for 3 straws.
Yes!
Yeah, okay, I'll join in there.
Hey, mister.
Yeah, what can I get you?
I get 1 glass of Fey wine and 3 straws.
He kind of pauses and like, he's like, you sure you don't want just like 3 glasses?
No, not all.
On a budget.
Alright. Like, it's just gonna, okay.
Ooh, it's awesome, man.
Alright, that's gonna be 5 copper piece.
Okay. Do you have any milk for the cat?
He doesn't know what you're talking about for a second, and then he looks over and he just sees the like fucking glowstone sitting on Silk's shoulder, and he's like, yep, yeah, I can get you something for that. Do you have like 2 copper piece?
How much? Altogether?
7.
Can I hand him 2 silver pieces and tell him to keep the change?
Oh.
Yep. He just nods and says thank you and goes off. You see him prepare the drinks, and he gets the Fey wine, he puts it into the glass, and then kind of like almost reluctantly he grabs like 3 of those like whirly straws.
Yes!
The glasses.
And he puts it into the glass, just like kind of like, what am I
Little
doing with
umbrella?
myself? Huh?
Little umbrella?
Oh.
Are you actually telling him this? Like, are you like the little umbrella?
I'm expecting it.
Oh yeah, I was wondering, man.
And like very reluctantly, he just like watches you guys out of the corner of his eye, and you guys are like, every single one of you is like intensely staring at this little tiny box of little like paper umbrellas, and he's just kind of like side-eyeing you. Slowly picks up one of the umbrellas and puts it in the glass.
Is it a blue one?
It's a pink umbrella.
Oh, what the hell?
He puts the drink down in front of you with the 3 metal curly straws and like a sad little umbrella, and he fills like a little tiny little like, I don't know, like, you know the plates that you put teacups on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? He gets one of those and he fills it with milk and he also puts it down on the counter. So and be like, there you go.
Oh, glowstone, look, milk.
Glowstone, go.
Oh, glowstone, you can do it.
Glowstone goes
Glowstone
like Glowstone just like hops down onto the counter and starts like inhaling this milk.
Yay! Wait,
Like it's all over Glowstone's face.
are we gonna all chug it together?
But
Yeah, go on, lad.
Count us down, Cyllarus.
someone count us down.
Cyllarus. There you go.
Yeah.
1.
Silk, Silveria, and Fortune all begin like
What time is it, by the way? How early in the morning is it?
Like 8 AM or something.
Hoorah.
yeah, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning.
It's 5 p.m. somewhere.
Unbelievable, man. They're like all like aggressively huddled around this one glass, hugging like some fucking Feywild. Meanwhile, poor Elacan looks a little bit tipsy.
She can take it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's
I'm gonna throw the second one back.
Wrong stuff then.
I'm throwing the second one back.
I've seen her drink like 40 shots. She'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's very thick stuff though. Okay, so Elacan just like throws back the second one, and she just kind of sighs, and there's like a little plume of smoke.
I have
Okay.
a question, Elacan.
Hmm?
Why do people keep staring at you? You famous? You famous
No.
here?
Don't.
Huh?
Let's not address me by my name. Thank you. Let's just not. Let's. We can talk about this
wait.
later.
I have to come up with a nickname.
Sure.
Ailey Bailey.
Sure.
Yes!
Sure.
Belly.
Let's save this
go.
conversation for when we leave, please and thank you.
Okay, Ailey Bailey. It's okay.
Go up to a random table and say, do you want a drink? And then buy them apple juice.
I'll buy them all apple juice. Can I do that? Can I go up to a
Don't.
random
That's a
table?
bad idea.
Do it!
That's a.
Look.
I'll give you
No,
10 silver pieces
guys.
if you do it.
You don't do
Oh.
things for people. You don't do things for people here.
But it's funny though.
I know it's funny, but they're gonna hold it over your head forever, and you're gonna regret it for the rest of your fucking life.
What are we gonna do then? We gonna leave?
We need to
Probably.
find
We
out
can
wherever that
probably-
portal is that they're charging people to leave through.
Can one of you roll perception?
One? Can I roll perception?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
a 19.
Alright, okay. Just as it happens, there's a young woman nearby with half an empty glass of apple juice, maps and books in hand. She approaches the table, though clearly a bit nervous. She says she can help.
Okay, so, like, I kinda heard what you guys were talking about earlier. I can help you guys. I can help. Also, sorry, I've been looking the entire time because you got a freaking... Oh my god, it's a centaur. I'm like... Sorry.
Yeah, this
I
is-
don't... Oh my god,
So,
I know what I mean?
Cyllarus is more famous than, Elacan is.
Look,
Yeah.
I've been in the Feywild for some time now. This is my first time looking at a full centaur. I'm like so excited right now. Oh my god. I
You
wanna
said
help.
you've been in
I
the
wanna help you
Feywild
guys.
for a few weeks, right?
Yeah,
So you're not from here?
Like, no, I'm
Okay.
I'm from the material thing.
Okay, good to know. So what do you know?
What do you mean? I know. I know a lot. Depends. Like, what do you want to know?
Well, you said you could help us, and obviously you were listening. So
So, okay, because I kind of heard that you guys were looking to get out of here, and not many portals are open around this time. But I know that there's a portal open right now in the Crowley, so I can help you guys get there if you want. I was heading there anyway.
Sounds good to me.
are you
Sure.
expecting anything back from us for this?
If I can, like, maybe, like, ask you guys some questions about, like, creatures that you've seen. I'm really interested in that glowing cat right now. I know I've seen a couple, but this cat is so cute. I really want to draw a picture of it later, if that's okay.
Yes.
I'm trying really hard not to geek out right now. Like, wait, the name is Glow. That is so cute. I'm gonna die.
Yes.
I have a pet as well. Her name is Smooch. It's this little snail. She pulls like the smooch
Snail?
out of. Yes,
Why
a
is it called
snail.
smooch? Do you like
Why is that
smooching?
called smooch?
Oh, hey man, that's gross.
No, it was
Yeah.
just I don't know. It came to me. I had this friend
It came
one time ago. We named her together. I don't really know what she's called at, but that's her, and she like pulls her out, and she's just sitting in my hand right now. Well, I didn't actually want to go here because back home I was like in the forest and stuff, and I was like looking at all the stuff I wanted to see because I have like this book that I want to fill with like all creatures and stuff. But lately I keep seeing like these weird, I don't know, they're like some kind of soldiers and they seem really scary. And they've gotten way too close in like my area, and there's like been more and more lately, and I don't really feel safe. So I was like kind of moving away from my home place. And then I found this portal, and I was like, hell yeah. And escaped because they were just closing in a lot, and I was not feeling safe anymore. Yeah, it was like these weird like military people, and I was kind of scared, not gonna lie. So yeah,
Sorry to
that's why I'm
ask,
here now.
are they the ones at your home? Are they the same ones that are in the city, or are they different?
No, they're like different. But honestly, I didn't really pay attention to them, like how they looked. I just saw that they were really, I don't know, like scary looking, you know.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
They-
Sorry to put a close to this conversation. It's been lovely to meet you, and I kind of motioned to Ardelee, expecting her to say her name. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh yeah, hey, sorry, I'm Ardelee.
Charmed. The longer we spend here, the worse it's gonna be. I think we should get going.
Did like we as the main party even introduce ourselves? So I don't think we did.
Well, I was just like, hey. I'm gonna ask. Like, what are you guys' names? Like, I introduced myself. You know so much about me. I only know that you guys want to get out of here. Who are you?
I'm Fortune.
Yeah.
My name is Lula. Let's get going. Unless anybody else would like to introduce themselves.
I'm gonna whisper to Ardelee, my name's Ellie. Let's just get going.
Okay, nice to meet you. Let's go then.
You step back out into the main kind of street / square. You guys still have not replenished your rations, which was half the reason you came here. Do you guys want to go to the market?
There's a market?
Yeah, there's a market. The market, if you guys enter, the market seems tense, but not as suffocating as the main streets in Center Square. There are many stalls, though people keep their eyes down and their words whispered. People notice you enter, and again, when they see Elacan, there's a flicker of recognition, but nobody comes up to Elacan. There's fish stalls, fruit stalls, anything you could want, you could probably find here.
Do you think they have rice? I want rice. Can I get some rice? Do you think anyone has a big bag of rice? I'll buy it.
I don't know if we want to carry a big bag.
You're gonna carry that
I
shit
can
around?
carry it. I can carry a big bag of rice. Yeah.
Okay.
I look for any dried meat.
That's what I was gonna say, like jerky or something.
Yeah,
Big meat stick.
you want to roll perception for me?
Me?
Yes.
Me and Silveria? Is it Silveria looking for rice?
Sorry. I need
Oh,
to
that's
close
that's a nat 20.
Far out, okay.
That's me 3.
Okay. In the corner, you see, kind of like a butcher's, kind of like a butchery kind of stall slash stand. And, Silveria, did you...
Perception. 21. Oh,
Relatively near you, actually, Silveria sees this stand selling, grains and things, and they are selling rice along with other things like flour and such.
I'm having a little look-see. I don't know what you guys are looking at. I'm having a little look-see.
I'm gonna follow Silk to
Well,
the
look.
butcher.
Alright,
I'm with the flour rice stands.
Yeah.
okay. Okay, there's like all of this stuff is already laid out in the stand. There's half bags of rice, so the equivalent to like your average rucksack of like just rice, and that's 6 copper piece. There's like bags of flour, like very small, like, you know, the kind that you would buy from the supermarket type flour bags of flour, but obviously different material. And those are 4 copper piece, and then there's straight up just bags of wheat grain, and those are again 4 copper piece.
Wait, I only have gold piece. Am I allowed to overpay?
Maybe I exchange cereal.
Ooh.
Just
Can I ask
them.
if they have change?
Well, depends how much you need. Like,
Ooh.
what are you planning to pay in?
Ardelee, do you want anything? At all?
I was actually thinking of buying some flour so I can bake.
That's awesome. Okay, how much would a bag of flour and a half bag of rice be? Sorry.
That would be 10 copper piece, or just 1 silver piece.
Well, is there enough change for me to just give you 1 gold piece?
I just need to make sure that I actually have stuff for you. Give me 1 second.
No,
And
it's fine. Take your time.
Yeah, the guy, like, the person running it, like, you know, goes back into all, like, the money that they've been earning from it, and they, like, kind of, like, sort through it. It's probably mostly copper piece, but they're sorting through it and stuff, and they're all looking through. And they do manage to hand you back the 9 silver piece.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now we go over to Elacan and Silk. The person, like, the meat stall, they have a whole bunch of types of dried meat along with actual, like, fresh meat. They have, like, in terms of jerky, they have both beef and mutton.
Can I just ask how much a pound of jerky is?
Christ.
Jerky is quite light, so that would be 12 copper piece. Or 1 silver
piece and 2 copper piece.
Okay. Like, he gives you 3 canvas pouches of this beef jerky.
Thanks, man.
It's like salted, kind of like, yeah.
Can I also get just a pouch of the beef?
Yep. That's only 4 copper piece.
I'm gonna look at the guy and be like, I only have 3 copper piece on me. Is that okay? Can I roll persuasion?
Roll persuasion.
Okay, that's an 18 plus 8. That's a 26.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty
Well,
free, dude.
he takes it with, he's like, yep, and takes it without a question. Like, it was his own idea.
Appreciate it.
Do one of you want to roll perception just to see the rest of the market as well?
Do you guys want me to?
Yeah, man.
By the way, before they do anything, can I hand like 2 of my 3 packets of meat, 1 to Fortune and 1 to Silveria?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hell yeah.
Elacan, do you want to roll perception just to see what the rest of everything looks like? There's, like, as you guys look around, there's a fish stand, a fruit stand, and a baked goods stand that, like, specifically stands out. And as you begin to, like, look around the market, you hear a voice cut through the almost, like, close to silence. There's a young woman, like, standing on top of, like, a wooden crate and waving pamphlets far above her head. Help us fight for our freedom. Join the Fellows Army today. She yells it over and over again, like some kind of slogan. Like, soldiers walk through the market, and one elbows her in the ribs as they pass. She laughs but continues.
Does Ardelee, like, know about her because she's been there for some time now?
I say Ardelee would know about the thing that she's yelling, but she wouldn't know the woman.
Yeah, that's what I meant, sorry.
Can I ask, was this situation like this last time I was here?
No. Ardelee kind of, like, turns to the party, be like, Yeah, things have been tight recently with the fellows. They've been losing people quite a bit, so I guess this is just to try and get more people back into it.
I remember hearing this name when we were in Anik. These Fallows people are with the people of Anik, if I recall. I just thought that might be important. Would it be a bad idea if I went up to the woman? Is anyone opposed to that?
You've been the guy opposed to everything. I don't think we care.
I don't even know you.
I'm gonna walk up to the lady. I'm gonna say, "Hey, sorry if I'm, interrupting anything. What is happening?"
I'm handing out pamphlets for the Fellows Army. I don't think they really need it, but it's good to have it.
Okay, makes sense. I don't, just as far as I remember, that there wasn't this much of a push for people to join. Did something change?
Oh, just in case anything happens.
All right, that's fair enough. Thank you.
Before Elacan leaves, she kind of pushes one of the pamphlets into her hands. It's like, consider it.
Oh yeah.
Think about it.
No, I'll take it and I'll give her a nod and then walk back to the group. What's on the pamphlet?
It's an army recruitment kind of pamphlet, and it talked about all the different great things that you can do and you can achieve in being in the Fellows Army. It seems very positive. At the very back, it says if you're interested, it says to send a letter through one of the 4 outposts.
Alright, well, it's kind of a nothing burger. I guess I'll just fold it up and put it in my bag and then say, alright, guess we better get going.
Let's go.
You guys, again, after you've gotten everything that you want, you step back out into the main square and agree that it's probably time you get out of the city. Just as you go to leave, step back into the center square, an explosion goes off on the other side of the city. You can feel it in your feet as screams erupt from every direction. You see a meager 50 soldiers run off towards where the explosion must have been, while the other 100 or so on the street begin to herd civilians out past the city doors like panicked sheep. The soldiers begin to lead everyone out quickly towards the other city. It happens all so fast, and in the commotion and rush, you've become separated.
Oh!
No! I just met
Are we
them!
separated?
Are we all separated? Completely?
Yeah.
Each on our own?
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
What the fuck?
Everyone's. Oh.
Well, I'm not doing much right now. I'm full-blown, almost having a fucking panic attack right now. I'm just kind of frozen.
I don't know, I think Ardelee is just running about trying to find the others again.
Do you wanna roll perception? Can you roll with disadvantage though, please? So
Okay. Yeah. Okay, 20.
Oh,
And what? Guys,
I am so sorry, man.
that's so nice. So I'm not seeing anything, I guess. Dude, I fell down.
Ardelee's lying flat on her face. Elacan can't really stand still. Nobody really can, because there's so many people suddenly flooding into the square and going through the main gate that everyone's just kind of pushed forward, that you kind of have to run, and you guys are kind of forced / pushed by everyone behind you. You're just kind of blindly following these soldiers, and they seem to be leading you to Larret, the other city. As you hurry to what you assume is safety, you hear even more screams as arrows begin to rain down on the townsfolk from above. The source of these arrows, archers on great flying beasts you've never seen before. The evacuation begins to fall apart in front of your eyes. people scattering and others desperate to get to the other city. The attackers come down to land, cutting down people quickly with the help of their creatures. You are all in the middle of it all.
What the fuck?
What the?
The crowd is beginning to thin, so with it's easier to find each other now.
I'm still like frozen. Honestly, almost like on the brink of tears. Like, blood completely ran cold. Like on the brink of tears, just like not bad. This is bad.
I think Fortune would just go along with whatever the fuck's happening and just like try to stay safe or whatnot.
I don't even know what Lullabelle would do in this situation.
I think. Well, aren't there arrows flying in the sky? I feel like Silveria would just try look for like cover. What the fuck?
You are out in the open. The only places of cover are either going back to Runewind when there's still even more explosions going off, or like going to Larra, which is the nearest city, about maybe like 10 minutes away, or like a 5-minute run.
I'm just gonna fucking run. I'm just gonna run.
Everyone. Okay.
And I'm going to follow Elacan.
The battle still continues around you. Arrows flying, screams in the air, and just general carnage. There's 50 there's 50 attackers to one fellow soldier. There's no possible way that your side could win here. And you guys are just running for the hills. You're so desperate to get to any semblance of safety.
We cannot fight this. We do not have the war machines. We do not have people to fight.
Before you can act on actually process the fact that there's fully have the grip that all these people are gonna die here because there's just not enough defense. There's a large roar from some kind of creature behind you all. And mind you, I'm just gonna put it out there. You guys are kind of running between people fighting and things, and you guys are maybe 20 feet apart each, ish. I'd say probably a few of you managed to find each other. Silk will find Silveria, and Ardelee will find Cyllarus,
Hell yeah.
you know, maybe maybe even possibly Fortune might find Silk and Silveria. But Elacan and Lullabelle are still on their own somewhere. You look over to see, thank God, backup arriving. And hell was it quick. There's people on large, armored creatures of all types. As soon as they come onto the the kind of battlefield war zone area, they seem to be on the side of the fallows. They knock through a portion of the attackers decently, around 4, 5, 6 of these creatures, picking up groups of stranded civilians and carrying them to the next city. Ardelee or Cyllarus, can you roll perception for me? And Fortune, Silk, or Silveria, just one of you roll perception.
Okay,
I rolled for perception. I rolled a 16.
Okay.
I got 11.
Cyllarus, I don't know if you have Ardelee up on your back or something's going on. But anyway, you both managed to spot Lullabelle, and she looks like she somehow got fallen over or got attacked or something. But she's injured.
Oh my god. Okay. Is she how far away is she?
She's about 30 feet-ish, so you could easily run over. As you guys get closer, you realize that Lullabelle has an arrow in her leg.
Oh. But we're still trying to run away from the stuff, or are we slowing down?
Well, you're all heading in the same direction, so it's pretty easy to link up. But you guys are all running in the same direction. You guys are just in different spaces, and some of you are more further behind, Silk and whatnot.
Okay, I have an idea, but so am I on your back? Are we running together?
You can be on my back.
Okay, because I was thinking that maybe we could try and scoop up Lullabelle onto the back.
Cinema.
Hell yeah.
and we're like riding, and then like I like lift them up.
Do you want to roll
a strength?
Do you want to roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm buff as hell. 17 plus 4 is 21.
Oh my!
I'm proud of it now. Hell yeah!
I haven't heard my leg, but I'm saying 21.
Like Cyllarus and Ardelee are in the front. They're like absolutely roaring ahead of everyone else. And as Ardelee's kind of like looking around, like desperately trying to find everyone, she sees Lullabelle, well, attempting to sprint. And Ardelee's horror has an arrow stuck in her leg, and she's like limping horribly. Like, you don't know how she hasn't fallen over yet. Ardelee kind of like points over, and like Cyllarus swerves to the right. Like, and Ardelee's like screaming, like, Lulla, hold on, wait! And like, I don't know, holding up her arms, and like, Lullabelle only has like maybe like a full 10 seconds at most to turn and see like Cyllarus and Ardelee full sprint like coming at her, and like she tries to step to the side, which thank God she did. And Ardelee, despite not looking strong, sweeps up Lullabelle and like puts her like behind her on Cyllarus as they like continually like rush towards the other city.
Where the hell is Elacan? Oh my god.
Who the heck is Elacan? I only know Ellie.
Or Ellie, whoever.
Like Silveria and Fortune are still sprinting. Cyllarus, Ardelee, and Lullabelle are nearly at the city, but Elacan is still lost. Elacan is still the closest to the battle. The battle's nearly coming to its like peak currently. Even though there's like creatures attacking, there's like a very small amount of fellow soldiers left. And like Elacan's having to like dodge like, I don't know, like flames and things. Having to dodge like bodies that have been shot down. As she's running, there's a dragon that is approaching her to like go pick her up, or something that looks like a dragon. But before it can reach her, she's shot in the shoulder with an arrow, which like knocks her down.
How much HP have we each lost?
Give me 2 seconds. 8.
Both of us?
Yep, just as this dragon is coming into land, Elacan is shot in the shoulder, and kind of like the impact of it like makes her like fall over and like kind of like roll left, because I think it was the right shoulder, just because of the stress of everything. Elacan is like close to passing out, man, and the person is getting off the dragon and things, and like everything's just like a blur for Elacan and things, and it's just like everything is so intense in that moment. As this person gets off the big creature and like runs over to Elacan to try and like pick them up, and there's a few other scared like townsfolk that are on the back of this dragon. Elacan like just like right before she like completely passes out because her vision is tunneling, she sees the person who's like grabbing onto her, and she can't tell what he's saying, but the person grabbing her is Callum. Elacan is now out cold. We're gonna do a little time skip because I cannot be bothered. The people, the very small remainder of the fellow soldiers and the people who came for backup, they've brung you to the next city, right? They've brung you to Larret, which was kind of like a step back from Runewind, so you passed Larret on your way to Runewind, but now you're back at Larret. And instead of having you, like, all, like, the traumatized civilians, they haven't, like, put you into, like, any, like, houses, like, on the surface. They've built this, like, it's almost like a very large bunker underground, and, like, they've got all the people safe, and they're handing out blankets and food and things. And the party eventually did find each other, because, like, as Callum came in, he saw, like, the rest of the party, even though he's, like, shocked. He's like, what the hell are you guys doing here, first off? how the fuck did you get yourselves in trouble this time? And he's like, he's not exactly angry, he's just shocked that you're there, and he's concerned for both Lullabelle and Elacan. Speaking of which, like, everyone's in like one of the like 5 medical tents that they've put down there. Lullabelle has gotten their like leg nicely bandaged up.
Am I allowed to be beside Elacan?
Yes.
Please.
Elacan is on like a makeshift kind of like, she's kind of just like one of those like, it's not like a hospital bed, but it's like it's like comfortable, it's a mattress and stuff. Elacan is still like out cold, she hasn't woken up yet, and she's had her shoulder like properly bandaged by like the doctors and nurses there.
Oh.
Silveria, Silk, Fortune, Ardelee, and Cyllarus are all in the medical tent, along with Callum. Callum comes up to the group. He kind of comes up beside Lullabelle. It's like, how did you even get here?
We killed some lake monster thing, and then the small part of the water was glowing, and we touched it, and now we're here. Alright? I don't know. None of us want to be here.
Man, I was just kind of thinking all of this could have been avoided. But it's fine. It's happened now.
So how did you get here?
I got here through a one-way portal that one of my friends activated for us when we got a really quick call about, you know. We really aren't supposed to use them all that much because they're for much, much larger things, but
What fucking larger things are you on? Jesus, lad. Remind me
Like,
never to stand about with you guys.
like if the city was starting to be leveled or something. The explosions that went off weren't exactly destructive, but they were loud enough to think that they were destructive.
Oh, okay.
Which distracted us. Bloody hell. You know, despite it all, I'm just glad that you guys are safe somewhat. He kind of looks down to Elacan. I'm sorry I didn't get to her in time to.
It's okay, man. It's not your fault, really. I mean, no one, like, predicted it or anything. You guys came as quick as you could, and you did the best you could. So it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we'll end up fine. Well, we'll end up fine. And that's all I really give a fuck about, so it's okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
And then
I just wish there was some way to reward you all. I mean,
Do you know an easy way to get out of here?
I do have some materials for a one-way portal, but I'd say it's best you stick around until Elacan's, you know, properly healed. There's a nice, the summer portal, which is, well, really coming to an end. But it's down in Kronos, and I could probably bring you there.
Ardelee's gonna tug on the guy's shirt and be like a little bit like quieter and be like, I owe you one.
I mean, things have been. This isn't the first time this has happened. Things like this. I mean, I should have known better. After Eris went down and everything, maybe I was just a fool to do that, but.
Like, I know this is like really sad, but no one is blaming you. And in the end of the day, he was the one that saved Elacan out of the thing. So if it wasn't for him, it could have been much worse.
I know, but like, even then, like, obviously, people are injured. We've lost lots of people today, but you guys were very brave, as of all the townsfolk were. It's a tough situation, but I can only hope that in further times people will be more safe. and will be able to stop attacks like these. His bag is in the corner, his rucksack is in the corner, and he goes over and he grabs it and things, he looks through all this stuff, and he hands over two full bottles of milk, just because, I don't know, hard to come by. He hands it to Lullabelle and Ardelee, and he passes a basket of different pastries to Silveria.
Oh, I'm so pastriful.
He's like, I have places to be. I have, we've got to count the dead and things like that. But this is take these things. I was planning to give them to someone else, but I think you deserve them more for condolences. Let me count what you got here. It's a big basket, by the way. There are 4 apple braids. If you know what those look like, you know what I'm talking about. There are 6 lemon curd tarts, 3 croissants, 6 apricot danishes, and 10 soul cakes. We're gonna end off here. Recap of what happened this session. The party realized that they were pretty much almost completely out of rations. They're not sure if they was just eaten through and not check and they just didn't check. Though there was a series of blaming each other, and it looked like Silk's cat Glowstone was at some point to blame. They went down to the nearby city, Runewen. Went to a bar where, even though it was only 9 o'clock in the morning, smashed back some good old shots and wine and things. Where they also met a character called Ardelee, who would help them, who said that they were going to help them, finally get back to the material plane, back home, really. They went to the market, they grabbed some different things, spent some good money, but for a good cause. And just as they were about to leave the city to, maybe start their journey to where the summer portals were, back to the material plane, explosions went off in the city, which everything melted down to utter chaos. People were running left and right, and there was a big battle starting, and people were running, and there was backup at some point, but it wasn't a good fight. It didn't. There were many losses. Both Lullabelle and Elacan were injured. Lullabelle being injured kind of less severely, with an arrow in her leg, but she remains conscious and healing now. Elacan, on the other hand, nobody's quite sure what she passed out from, but she got shot in the shoulder. Was picked up by Callum, who happened to join the fight, along with the rest of the backup, and passed out. So, and we did a little bit of time skip. We came to Larret, the other city that everyone was being evacuated to, in an underground bunker, and the whole party and Callum in a medical tent around Elacan. They had a talk with Callum, and he gave his condolences. He felt sorry for everything that happened, and was, despite it all, reluctantly, hopeful for the future, hoping this doesn't happen again. And that is where we leave off for today.
Hooray!
Yay! Thank you everyone for attending. I have a feeling that Silk is also asleep. Well, I think Narco left. It was a stressful situation. So I think Bro probably would have passed out.